We're taking Tonka out for a ride today. She's running nice after sitting most of the winter. And how do I put this? The roads are clear, no salt, so we're gonna take her for a little run and get the old diesel, how do I put this, warmed up, if you know what I mean. We took her out a little bit earlier today and she's running really nice. The situation says that we're happy we have a diesel, people. We're happy that when that dump trailer gets done, we'll be able to haul some stuff with it. And I got a big surprise that you're really going to want to see come mid-April, so stay tuned, if you know what I mean. There's only couple of people that know about this, so you're not going to want to miss that. But let's take a quick walk around the compound. Okay, so today I had a fella, I called him earlier a couple weeks ago and he said, hey, I got logs for you if you want them. So I got to order logs sent in just for to have as a backup, and he's out of a local town near me. The situation is it's pretty much cherry, beech, and a little bit of ash, but I'm taking some of the local stuff that I've gotten out back and we're splitting it up and getting it ready. The little trailer here works wonderful. This is the update on the little trailer. I put the wood in there. The four-wheeler hauls it very nicely. Of course, we cannot wait, literally biting our tongue trying to hold on to this one here to say, hey, we got to get the upper part built for the dump trailer. But let's take a little walk out back and we'll take a look at what we got going on, if you know what I mean. Let's take a look. Let's just see some of the progress, okay? A little bit of progress, a little bit of work, a little bit of, how do I put it, elbow grease, and we got some things done, okay? Take a look at what we got. First of all, a shout out to the $150 or $125, I can't remember what it was. It wasn't that much, wood chipper with the new blades. I got less than $175 in it, and it works wonderful. You see the chippings it makes. I got the, I shredded them all up, all the local stuff that fell down that I cut down. You see the orange marks on the trees. Those are the ones that are getting, how do I put this, marked for death, if you will. They're coming down. There's an old truck bed there that I got out of the 86 Dodge Ram that's got to go to the junkyard. We got to get that out of here. You see back there we've got some wood out back. Let me zoom you in. We've got to go get that with the trailer, the four-wheeler trailer, and that works really good with the four-wheeler in combination. We've got a couple trees we've got to cut down. We've got some wood here, some old wooden pieces we got to get rid of. But the scenario is we got to get these Connex boxes from here, and we're going to put them in here with a nice area in between. We'll bring in some fill. We're going to make a little concrete pad back there, and then where the two Connex boxes are, we're going to come with a triangle rafter set over them, so we'll have some covering, and we'll be in good shape. I did go today and I opened up this one here, which has my mower in it, and I ran that for maybe 15-20 minutes, let that warm up. I did take the generator that I have in the shed, and we went through that, and go ahead and we started that up, and we ran that pretty good. And when I say we, it's me, myself, and I, if you know what I mean. But it's the Predator. We got the Predator. And what I did is I did put a new piece of tape on it here, and because the old one was worn out, and I put the date and time of what I did it. That's how I keep track of when I test them and when I run them. You can't just leave these things sit, people. When you do put fuel in them, you can put a stabilizer, but the better thing that I found to do is put the fuel that has no ethanol in it. You want the regular fuel. Pay a little more for the fuel, store it, but the more important thing is to run it periodically. At least every couple of months you want to go ahead and pull it out and let it run for a half hour. Change the oil once a year. I mean, these are just common little maintenance things, but they're vital, you know what I mean? The other thing is, you see the Moly coat. This is the Moly armor for the boiler. Now the boiler, let's take a look at the boiler. The boiler holds roughly 140 to 150 gallon of water, and just because, you know, it's an open air system, and let me show you what I'm talking about. As you notice, this has a small little weep hole here. That's for like any steam, or if it gets really just for pressurization and so forth. You see that? Now, they send it like this, but that's a shipping situation. They tell you not to leave it like that in case it needed to move, if, say it was bubbling up or whatever, in case you left the door open on accident. But anyway, hopefully you don't do that because you don't want to hurt your boiler. But this is the water level here. You have to maintain and keep an eye on this, people. You can't just walk away from it and think you're done for the rest of your life. Now what I did is I turned this on. When it turns on, let me bring you up close. See the water level, how it shoots up? I got it right here now. When I got home, it was like right here. And that's over the whole, probably about over the winter, maybe 5-6 months. It lost approximately 5 gallons of water out of 150. So when you shut the valve, the water drips back out of this little weep hole here. And you can see it coming down. So you're supposed to keep an eye on your water level. Can you see it coming down here? But if you notice, this water is clear. Look at it. Woo, that's hot, 180. But that's clear because the moly, okay? Now, as you see, I didn't just put well water in there. I went and got me some distilled water from Walmart. I put 5 gallons in there, and that brought it up to a situation that brought it back for another 6 months or so. And now I didn't just dump the water in there, I added some more of the moly. You can't put too much of that in, from what I understand from the guy at the factory. He said you need to have your pH level right, and I send mine in every November. Now I've had this particular one for quite a while, and every year I send it in. Every year they post it on the page that what your pH level is, what your the moly coat, it kind of protects it from rusting from the inside out, and that's how they prove it, right? If you send in your water sample and it needs a little more moly, they'll email you back and say, hey, go ahead and add some more, or I think every 5 years they want you to flush it and start over. So at the end of the day, you want to make sure you're doing it right, because if you're not doing it right, you're not doing it. And you know you're not doing it if you're not doing it right. But we're trying not to get loud today. We're trying to keep it nice and calm over here at the compound. It's a nice, beautiful day. The sun out, then it's a little cloudy, then the sun's out, then it's cloudy. Hence, I've got the hat. It's like 34 degrees, 35 degrees. Now, the other thing is, with that, if you're thinking of buying one of these boilers, the central boilers, and someone's got them on Facebook Marketplace or they've got it used, don't buy that boiler unless you know for certain, you know the person has kept up on that moly armor coat that keeps the water from basically turning everything to rust. It prevents that. Now the reason I say that, I seen someone online that had one and they said, hey, it's all been taken care of, blah blah blah. So I emailed the lady. I said, do you have it registered with Central Boiler? Well, no. Do you have, every year do you do the pH balance tests on it? Well, no. Do you have records of it? No, but I take care of it. Do you have records of it? Well, no. I don't have nothing like all you're talking about. Well, guess what? You might be buying one that's 8-10 years old that they never maintained, and you're only a year or two away or even less from that thing maybe rusting from the inside out. And once they have a leak, you might better buy a new one. So the better thing to do to keep your warranty, the 25-year warranty, is to every year send your water sample in. Every year make sure your pH balance is right. And this coming 2024, I'm going to actually do it with you. I was on the road this year and I had to have my son do it, and he sent all the stuff in and got it squared away for me. There's a little pH strip that you test the water with, and then it turns an orange color, and you compare it with the side of the chart that they have, and then you ship that in a little baggie with your water sample. They give you these little bottles that you can get, and then you send all that in, and then they test it and they verify that your water from the DIY situation that you didn't hire no one to come do it, that your water is good. So they keep say, okay, his warranty stays in effect. They used to be on the honor system, but as you know, not too many people are too good about the honor system, if you know what I mean. So maybe you have had a few people in your life that haven't been too honorable and haven't treated you, how do I say, with dignity, so to speak. So you can relate to the Central Boiler, not just trusting any Tom, Dick, and Harry to do what they're supposed to be doing. So at the end of the day, we've got that done. We got that done. We got that done. We got our wood. We got a little extra wood. Now I have wood in the shed, people. Don't get me wrong. I have wood in here. But I wanted this other wood right here as a buffer zone, so that, you know what, I can go ahead and split that. It's dry wood. I can go ahead and cut that up and split it, but it's like reserve wood on the compound. But let's take another look at what else we did here today. And we got this baby in good shape. I want you to take a look at this door. Ho-ho! Take a look at that. We got this baby looking mighty fine. We got all the body work done to it. Look how straight that baby is. Yeah, buddy. We got her all looking fine as wine, and she's in self-etch primer right now. But I was planning on doing was taking this door and putting it in epoxy primer, which is a sealer, and then I was going to put 2K primer on it, high build, and a couple coats of that, and I was going to call it a day. But it's too cold for that. I can't do it today. It's too cold. So we're going to take Tonka down the road. We're going to go get some stuff at the store, and then the scenario is saying we really like Tonka, we like driving Tonka, and we like the fact that she's running so smooth. So you probably can hear it. This is my baby, and the situation says here's a Super Duty, people. That's going to be really super, and it's going to be quite a deal when it's towing that dump trailer full of stuff. But this is Bry. I wanted to get on down and show you a few things that we're taking care of here. And I'll tell you what, I thank God I put them steps on there for this truck. And we're loving it. We're loving the interior. It's nice and roomy in here. And we're really just happy. We're tickled pink. Today's a good day. I've got to travel tomorrow. I got to go to Arkansas. I'm trying to find my phone, people. What I did with my phone. Anyway, oh, I got the phone here. I was looking for my phone and I'm recording. But yeah, we're happy. We got to travel tomorrow, and I wanted to get that wood on deck in case I needed it as a backup. The guy I have that has wood, he usually don't start cutting again until April. And as you know, I run my boiler year round. So for my hot baseboard, water isn't always needed, but it is needed for the domestic hot water. And the scenario we got going on here is we're fixing to go down to the store. We got a big surprise for you come April. Boy, I can't wait. It's hard. I'm trying to keep this grin off my face. Believe me, I'm trying. But come April, you're gonna see a new how do I put it? A new situation here at the compound, if you know what I mean. All right, this is Bry. I got to get on down the road. I'll talk to y'all later.